But we are waiting on some details.
Well, away from the rain of rains, let's shift focus to the health sector now, where nurses, through their union, have issued a week-long nationwide strike notice if their demands are not met within the given period. Kenya National Union of Nurses is the latest union to issue a strike notice, threatening to join their counterparts in the health sector who are already on industrial action. Key among their demands is the payment of the health insurance cover and permanent and pensionable contracts for nurses working under the universal health coverage. Husna Mohammed with that story.
The Nurses Union issued a nationwide strike notice if the demands are not met. Nurses have been operating at the public hospitals as the doctors, clinical officers and medical laboratory officers are on strike.
We are only giving the ministry and the SRC 1 more week to conclude by giving us a no objection response or letter.
There is a deliberate move by the government to force all trade unions to go on the street in health sector in order to kill health sector in Kenya and hand it over to the public-private sector.
Devastated nurses have complained about their colleagues working under universal health coverage that have been on contract for long.
A letter dated 2nd April 2024 by PS Mary Mudhoni, writing to the Public Service Commission CEO. And in the letter, she states that it was no longer tenable to have the UHC staff continue serving at the present terms as it contravenes the employment laws.
They say the government has misplaced priorities.
The people only who are on contract in Kenya for 6 years are commissioners. If they want to keep our nurses and other UHC staff on 6-year contract, then they must pay them like commissioners.
For the nurses to officially start the nationwide strike, they are to be given such directives by the National Governing Council.
The National Executive Council has decided to move to court on the issues of UHC. It will be filed tomorrow. And if the National Governing Council comes and says, withdraw the matter, let us go on strike. So the strike will be announced and will be ready.
The union has pleaded with interns to accept and pick the posting letters issued by the Ministry of Health.
We prove it to the court that it is going to be the government to be in contempt of the court order that is currently issued.
Meanwhile, the nurses issued